Hi friends, here's an update on my progress with the Preppy online course for medical billing and coding that I'm doing at home in the self-paced online program. Um, since the last update, I had completed my um, my units and received the laptop. I don't know if I updated that already, but it is like a 15-inch Asus Chromebook that they send, which is a good computer for doing online courses. I did all of my bachelor's degree as an online program, and a Chromebook and using the Google Suite works really well, just fine. Um, I had just bought an HP laptop a couple weeks before, or a couple months before. I prefer to use the Microsoft Office. Um, and so I gave the Asus to my high schooler who needed a better Chromebook for doing his work. But my daughter-in-law, who is completing the Preppy course alongside of me, she didn't have any laptop at all. She got hers, was able to set it up. And as far as she's told me, she's using it with no problem to complete the Preppy course. So look for that once you get into Unit 3. I think it's Unit 3 that you get it. Um, I completed Unit 3, all of the medical terminology, took the test, and I didn't really keep a lot of notes on that section. And I still passed the test with an 84. So as long as you can retain the information, or if you're like me, when I graduated high school, I graduated with my CNA, and so medical terminology is not completely new to me. Um, neither are the Latin terms that combine words. So I already had a foundation in that, and the ones that I missed on the big final test in there were ones that had similar prefixes, or could have different answers with them, could like trick questions. So anyway, you can pass that if you have familiarity pretty easily. So I'm starting Unit 4, which is the medical billing and coding part. I think it's a part 1, because in Unit 6 there's more billing and coding. Um, this one covers reimbursement, HIPAA, the Medicare system. You don't actually get into coding until the next billing and coding section, um, and know how the system works a little bit. So this one I started a notebook on. I use Microsoft OneNote, and I break things up into the different sections in there. From what I understand, no matter whether you're using a HEMA or AAPC, you're allowed to use an open book notes. And so I might just print out my notebook and have my notes to take the test. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that that's what it had said. Um, for the medical billing and coding, most of the job descriptions that I've looked up um, want you to have ICD-9, and the information that Preppy gives you is out of the ICD-9. However, the ICD-9, and this is what I have read, somebody who's actually certified may know more, is that the ICD-9 had about 12,000 codes in it, or maybe it was 1,200, but it was expanded in the ICD-10 to about 22,000. And so I'm hoping that learning how to use the ICD-9 gives me a foundation of how to use the ICD-10. This is a career field where you do have to continue to learn the current terminology, the current codes, do continuing education credit, all that kind of thing. And I'm a little trepidatious thinking that Preppy offering training in the ICD-9 instead of and the 2024 ICD-9 instead of an ICD-10 that's 2025 or later, which was why I waited till end of January or February 2025 to enroll, was so that they would send me 2025 books, but they did not. They gave me ebooks that are they're the same as if you were to print them, but in this unit 4, they have not sent hard copies, and they're the 2024 version of ICD-9, which, like I said, I understand has limited codes in it. So when I get to the next, which I think, like I said, is unit 6, part of the ICD coding, we'll see if it's the more updated and expanded version. So the medical billing and coding, HIPAA, reimbursement, Medicare unit 4, it is more slides and drop downs and things like that. It seems like this entire course will be that learning style. I did have a comment that said, "Ooh, well, maybe I'll send mine back within the 30 days." If your learning style is reading and taking notes, this is a probably going to be a great course for you. If you are more audiovisual or tactile learner, this might not be the course that would be for you. Someone else's course or even an in-person might be better for you. I am an audio learner. I do better hearing things, but I take the time to read the slides out loud and take notes on them, and it puts it in long-term memory for me. So when I go to do the testing, I do all right with it. So that's my update for what are we at today? We are March. Ooh, what is today? 10th, March 10th. And here's how the curls are doing since the perm in January. Still have the triangle shape, and all of my bangs have grown disconnected from the sides. Anybody has any tips on how to get your stylist to not cut your hair in a triangle shape? Would be great. Although my last stylist didn't get any perm into the roots, and so all of my hair is flat behind there, and that may be causing the triangle shape. Plus, I can't seem to find a stylist in my area that can do the same haircut twice in a row. There's just no consistency, and I always take a picture with me, and then they tend to all ask me, "Well, how do you want me to cut it?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know how to cut hair. That's why I come see you." So anyway, that's where we're at with learning. That's where we're at with hair. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for watching.